Hello, and today I'll introduce you the movie Airwolf 1984. I will tell you about the original names and ages of the actors and how they changed in 2022. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel to support us. Alright, let's get started. Gabrielle Adamore is played by Belinda Power. In 1984, she was 34 years old and now she's 72 years old.
Use extreme prejudice.
I saw the original in Paris 1 month ago.
In various books, my only criterion really is at some point there's a crime. It doesn't really matter whether it's a murder or whether the criminal is caught.
Michael Goldsmith Briggs III is played by Alex Court. In 1984, he was 51 years old, and sadly he passed away on August 9, 2021 at the age of 88.
Of development costs and the first 5 Airwolves off the production line.
Talk to me in dollars and cents.
$1 billion, Senator. Give or take a few cents.
Every time he would touch the trigger in the middle of the take and the hammer would fall. And we'd have to cut, because you could hear it.
Dominic is played by Ernest Borgnine. In 1984, he was 67 years old, and sadly he passed away on July 8, 2012 at the age of 95.
Don't do this to yourself, String. You don't love your brother any more than I do.
And he gave me an inspiration of let's do this thing right, you know, let's see what happens.
Morella is played by Deborah Pratt. In 1984, she was 33 years old and now she's 71 years old.
Waffle, I know that name. Seconded.
Your cream cheese, Senator?
Damn stuff is pink.
It's salmon flavored.
Go down. I want to take a moment and invite you to join me at the BHERC 25th Annual African American Film Marketplace.
Stringfellow Hawk is played by Michael Vincent. In 1984, he was 40 years old, and sadly he passed away on February 10, 2019 at the age of 74.
You got my word on it, Blaze.
All the people I met, there were servants. And so it was just among my kind.
Faye is played by Tina Chan. In 1984, she was 41 years old and now she's 79 years old.
Berger was to go to work next Wednesday. The firm had to pick another man on this flight. As near as we can tell, Michael Derrick has never gone to school or worked with any of the other passengers.
My hot hair must-haves starts with the Goop G-Tox. This is a Himalayan salt scalp scrub shampoo. It's an experience like no other.
Dr. Charles Henry Moffat is played by David Hemmings. In 1984, he was 43 years old, and sadly he passed away on December 3, 2003 at the age of 62.
Excellent, Doctor, excellent. I'm curious, what would happen if a bullet were to enter the intakes?
Nothing. I deliberately designed them with armored mesh shields.
This is this place in which we find ourselves is the place that basically is our living room, because that's where we spend most of our lives.
Airboy is played by Paula Greco. In 1984, he was 22 years old and now he's 60 years old.
Do 2 more shows. Now I went up to $7,000 a week. So it really, that's kind of how it worked back then. It could be anywhere from Scale, which was $2,500 a week.
Carrier Commander is played by Herbert Jefferson Jr. In 1984, he was 38 years old and now he's 76 years old.
Straight at the Libyan coast. You trying to egg them out?
There's no need for that, sir. If your boys don't get that chopper in 4 hours.
In 3 segments,
and is now available for viewing on the internet if you go into Star Trek of Gods and Men.
Blaze is played by John Calvin. In 1984, he was 37 years old, and now he's 75 years old.
You had a Navy pilot with you, huh?
He told me I flew it. He said it was a natural. He said that I hardly had to touch the stick. And besides, Hawk has been letting me fly for 3 months.
Major Muffed Up Ben Kamau is played by Frank Ganis. In 1984, he was 34 years old, and now he's 72 years old.
My point, Doctor, is that in the deserts we have a saying. The lion can be killed by the jackal, if the jackal knows where to bite.
Mitch, the director, is played by Philip Bruns. He was 53 years old in 1984, and sadly he passed away on February 8, 2012 at the age of 80.
My helicopter! I thought we already had this worked out, Mitch!
Listen, maybe Santini's right, Blaze. I mean, we are talking about life and limb.
Senator William Diaz is played by Eugene Rose. In 1984, he was 56 years old, and sadly he passed away on July 28, 2004 at the age of 75.
Or whatever esoteric name you hang on it. It's still an overgrown beanie with a propeller, eating its way through somebody's budget. I hate bagels without cream cheese.
Thank you for watching the whole video. If you like this video, please share it, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel to support us in producing the next videos.